So, there's some stuff that was going on first thing of the day, before or after you head down, Dan, Maldronicus.
What thing? I actually just lost.
You said you wanted to go. There was something about doing something in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But you also wanted to go down into the tunnel and do like the fake out thing.
Yeah, that was. So that would have been during the previous day. I wanted to fake it out, thinking we were going down the tunnel that day.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what that would have been is like, I essentially like go down the tunnel with the thing on, and then I would ask essentially for protection from evil, as I'm going pretty far down the tunnel, and then dismiss my thing.
Okay.
And just to give it essentially the impression that I'm going down. That would have been the previous day, and then this day.
This day is the day you're not doing anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this would be the plan. I would basically coordinate. This is raw. I'm like I'm going to walk out. I'm going to cast this bestow infusion.
Mm-hmm.
And then like once I'm getting towards the end of your range, actually, what is the range on your protection from evil?
It's a circle of evil. Protection from evil is a spell that's cast on you. Oh, you mean like what's the range?
Touch.
Yeah.
Protection as well as touch.
It's touch.
So so I guess you could just walk with me and then cast a circle, kind of thing, and just like basically blank us. But I wanted to get the impression that something's coming down into its tunnel, and then just try and basically that would be the plan.
So you're casting the circle once you get down into the tunnel a little ways?
Yeah, not like substantially far, but like maybe like a couple hundred feet.
A couple hundred feet into the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need a will save from both of you then.
Okay.
Okay. Both of you feel for a moment the word, or hear for a moment in your head the words, just keep going. Just keep on keeping on.
I am coming for you. I'll be there by the night.
Just the two of you, huh?
Oh, my others are way ahead of you.
I'm sure. Alright, and then you cast the protection from evil, or the circle of protection evil.
Yeah.
And head back.
And then I don't have any other things to do that day.
Okay. Alright, so the day you are going to set off, what are the plans?
Just for the record, I'm casting Tough Crowd before we start traveling.
Okay.
I'll be casting my greater magic weapon.
Was there any light in the caves, guys, when you went in there?
There is no light in the caves.
So I should probably just wear the blindfold at all times. Like, what sort of issues do I have walking?
Somebody will need to guide you.
I can guide him if need be.
Oh, so we're leaving the cart out here. We're not going with the cart?
The tunnel is 15 feet wide. That is up to all of you to decide.
Cassius, don't forget your bullet you keep in the cart.
Yeah.
Because we might not be bringing it with us.
Yeah, if we're leaving the cart here, I'm going to make sure to bring that with me.
Okay. Cassius, it's not in the cart. You know that. You know exactly why, too. You were all told, and this is actually what got asked about during the game. If you don't carry the item on you, Heracles does take the item back when he realizes it's not getting use. You rejected Heracles' gift, which is part of why last time Heracles didn't see you. He wanted to know where you were so much.
Well,
do you tell us this?
Yeah. Well, it looks like he took it back.
God damn it, Cassius. It's all right, I guess. I took this spell just because I knew I could count on your competence.
Yes, it's my fault that he decided to take it back, even though he knew we were going in here.
Are you blaming him for you not following instructions? He told you what would happen if you did that.
Is he still your master?
No, but he's a valuable mentor, and I will not have you speak ill of him in my presence.
Sure, whatever. Yeah, I guess he decided he wanted to take it back for whatever reason, even though we knew we were going in here.
He took it back because you chose not to use it.
Because I chose not to use it on weaker things.
Listen, you two, please stop bickering. There are much more important things. I'm staying out here. Listen, I'm all about adventure,
No.
but
Pierre, I think you should come with us, but you must resign the horses to their fate, I believe.
Pierre looks at you with, for the first time you've ever seen, murderous intent. I will not leave these horses behind, and there is nothing you can do to change my mind about this.
If we leave the horses behind, we won't have a way to get us out. Erebos think we need the horses, even if they make noise. We'll make enough noise as is.
All right, well, I hope someone can protect them. Pierre, you've been studying the arts of fighting, I hope, instead of just driving a cart.
I have been studying the power of not fighting, and I can assure you that I will keep the horses quite safe, if I have to. From even the likes of the worst poachers.
All right, and Pierre, don't forget, don't look at this dude. If you're coming with us, don't look at him.
Well, I have more concerns for the horses.
Yes, I was about to say, do you have blinders for the horses, or...?
The horses cannot drive the cart blind.
Right, we're not going with the cart, I'm saying for now.
So we're going to leave the cart filled with all of your valuables here.
We are taking the cart. Shut up, Erebos. We're taking the cart. We're taking it in. The horses will make noise. The horses don't have to come into the fight.
Arvos tries to measure the cart with his eyes and looks at the size of the cave. Is this going to fit?
The cart is 10 feet wide. The tunnel is 15 feet wide.
If it gets to a point where it can't go further, it's still safer in here than it is out in the middle where no one is to protect them. You can come with.
When you guys were in the cave, did you see if it opens up to where we can turn the cart around if we need to?
We didn't go very far, but...
So I need to know exactly how you're traveling into the cave.
So I guess like Ra's almost going first because she has the super senses at this point.
So we're not going to go in the cart? We're going to go ahead of the cart?
Well, we're not in the cart, but we're taking it with us.
Okay.
I guess, I suppose we could all be in the cart, but then we're not going to be able to see much. I think I would be walking at this point.
Also, again, it is 15 feet wide.
How high?
So you either need to run the cart basically grinding against the wall of the cave, so that you guys can jump out the side of it, or you need to have very thin passageway between the cart and the front of the cart if anything jumps in front of the cart to kill you all.
I'm fine walking. I would hope it wouldn't be that long of a tunnel. Otherwise, well, it sucks, but I'm walking in front of the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we should all be in front of the cart.
That's the 100% the logical thing, but if anyone wants to ride in the cart, they can. I'm not going to stop them.
Is anybody riding on the cart?
Nope.
Okay. So all of you head in. And you...
So Tough Crowd has been cast, just for the record.
Sure.
I'm here as well. It's 8 creatures.
Sure. You walk for about an hour. Give me a check. DC is... Oh, hold on. There's actually something that needs to be changed. Give me 1 sec here. I forgot to do this because I am forgetful as fuck.
Almost like you run 3 games and work a full-time job.
Yep. Well, I don't feel like I work a full-time job anymore. Hope they can hear me through the wall.
But what kind of check is it? Because all I heard was you need
There's
to make
the
a check.
macro button,
macro.
but I gotta make changes to it real quick.
Okay.
Um,
I thought I missed part of a word.
And before, the effects are worse.
Did we not? Did not everybody put this in their macro slot?
I have it.
Oh no, I'm editing it. No, I'm editing a character sheet that doesn't have it.
Oh.
I'm dumb.
Yes, I did not put it on mine.
Yeah, nor did Cassius. I was looking. I'm going in alphabetical order, and I hit Cassius, and I was like, "Why is this not on Cassius's sheet?" It's really embarrassing. That took me that
'Cause they're
long to
not
realize.
spellcasters.
Cassius has casted a spell on my heart.
I don't see it on yours there, Dan.
This is a weird ship.
What do you have it labeled as?
Mine
No.
is reach. Hold on, is it in my bar now? So I have it in my macros section, not my actual attributes. I can copy it though, quick.
Yeah,
Give me a sec.
I can't edit your macro section.
Oh, okay. Yep. Give
It's
me 1 sec.
really crazy the way they do that.
Yep, that's fine. I'll put it in my attributes.
Thank you.
As soon as it loads. All right. So there is now Gosh Reach.
Thank you.
Gosh Rock. Got that word catch.
While we're walking, anybody need some grease for the battle?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
take one.
Divvy those out. How many do you have? Do you have enough for everyone?
I should. Believe I have 9 right now.
I have the
Yes.
spell, but if you have enough to spare, I would take 1 vial.
Okay, so for the first hour, everyone give me that. DC is 17.
First hour.
DC is 17.
Fuck. I accidentally.
Yep, please re-roll it.
Where?
You don't have it because you're not a spellcaster. You're not.
Okay.
You don't have spell
Okay.
points. Okay. You continue your travels for a second.
My spell
Are-
points aren't here again?
Huh?
My mini doesn't have spell points again?
What? Cassius
my
does.
mini... My
Oh,
mini-
your mini just doesn't display spell points. Sorry, I will correct that. I will correct that in the place that matters, or in both places, I guess. But come on, my roll 20 is like tweaking out really badly now.
So
Or
who all
2D.
wanted oil of grease?
I
God
would like 1.
damn it, this is annoying.
Anybody else?
Man,
I've got
if you
like
take one-
Cassius stuck in my fucking my. Hold on, this is so stupid. God damn it, roll 20. This is like some janky ass fucking 1990s bullshit. I had all the fucking NPCs up on my tab on the left, and now I gotta put them all out because I clicked on Cassius' character sheet and it thought you want to drag Cassius somewhere, and then it wouldn't let me drop Cassius anywhere. So Cassius was just permanently my pointer.
Hell yeah.
No, not hell yeah. Fuck no. This is some
Hell yeah,
bullshit.
fuck Cassius.
Hey.
Nobody wants a Cassius pointer.
Aw.
So
True.
just 2 people wanted an oil of grease, right?
Yes. That's what I
I
heard.
mean,
So
I'll take one if you want me to take one.
So the specific orders I'm giving, I want Ra to have 2 and Zeke to have 2, and then everyone else should try and have at least 1. You have 10.
Since you have
don't
spell
you?
points now.
Yeah,
9.
9.
You have 9. So 2 for you, 2 for Ra, 1 for Cassius, 1 for Sphinx, and then I guess I'm fine not having 1. I have grease prepared.
So this'll last about a minute, guys. So don't put it on until we're ready.
He said it was oil of grease.
And essentially, you just look at the
clicking
grease
on
spell for
the
what you
glass
want it to
golem.
do.
This other screen.
It's as if level 1.
Damn it,
Cast
glass
of
golem, you're
grease.
pissing
Okay.
me off. Alright.
And the purpose of it is that it gives us +10 to avoid being grappled.
So-
and that sort of stuff.
2 hours pass. Give me another check at 18. So 1 additional hour, sorry. Passes.
Okay, so just 1 more hour.
1 more hour.
And DC 18.
Yep, DC is 18.
Hurts.
Since 2 hours have transpired, I will recast Tough Crowd if Arvus is aware of the time passage.
Yep. You are relatively aware. Like, you can feel when the spell goes off.
Okay. So I will Oh, I was going to ask, does my spell resistance do anything to this effect or no?
No,
Nothing to do.
it does not.
Okay. So recasting of Tough Crowd, I will remove the spell points.
1 more hour in. Bring it to 19. And then I will bring you to the map that you see.
Ah! What the fuck, is that right?
Yeah. It is.
Wow.
New and improved. It's almost like it gets more powerful the closer to the source you get.
Steve, this doesn't physically make sense. Like, let me explain. Oh, wait, shit, fuck.
All right, let me drag you guys in here. There you are.
Can't wait to not have proper vision because...
Oh,
Yep. It's vision fun time, guys. Vision
I
fun
don't know how
time.
this is.
It looks
behind
so
us!
bad.
By the way, Steve, I have low light vision. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't do shit about that. So that doesn't exist. And this lighting engine kills my computer very slightly less than the other one does because they actually have enhancements on it. I've tried this a number of different ways, and this one only mildly hurts my computer because I can't turn on graphics rendering for my browser.
It honestly, it even looks bad. I don't get what they're trying to do with it. It looks like poopy black everywhere.
Don't either.
Is that supposed to be the golem behind us? This purple.
That is the golem. That is
Okay.
Glissature behind you. I am not going to be tracking the cart through here. The cart will just be moving behind you. It is actually to your benefit that I'm not tracking the cart because essentially, like, if you can already look around, if those of you with dark vision can already see, like, there's a number of pathways that are going to be very difficult for the cart to move around. And so he's going to be kind of taking up the rear, making sure he can get around all these corners and whatever else. Do not expect a quick and easy exit, though, if things go bad.
Mm-hmm.
So the way branches left or right.
Just quickly, I want to try and use Dimensional Step for 5 feet and see if it works.
Give me a caster level check.
Caster level check.
Because it is subject to... Actually, it wouldn't matter if it's subject to spell resistance. Yeah, it does seem to work. But you felt something
felt
pushing
resistance?
against you, yes.
Okay.
There is something in the air that is pushing back against you trying to push spell energy forward.
Okay, so that reminds me, I need to make a macro. So it's caster level, not concentration.
It is caster level. Down here, it is caster level. Up there, when you were against them, those that were concentration checks were concentration checks.
Oh, I was
Does
wrong.
that feel different? Concentration check.
There
versus
is a
caster level check?
bit of a different feeling.
I would mention that.
Concentration is kind of like holding the spell together while you're doing it because something's like sort of impeding with your ability to like remember what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Whereas the caster level check is you trying to pull what magical energy you've like stored within you and force it out of your body without it like turning into nothingness.
So yeah, I would mention that this feels different than before. Seems like there's a different resistance being applied here to our magics. Let's proceed with caution.
Which way do you proceed? If you go left, this cart cannot follow you. I'm sorry. If you go left if you go your character's left or the map's right, the cart cannot follow you because it becomes too thin.
So my out of character thinking is does it seem like I've intentionally not been casting Bestow Planar Infusion, and I don't know if this is the time now to do it. It's gonna like alert it to my presence.
You're pretty sure like every time... I'm sorry, I actually needed one other thing from everybody. I do need a will save from everybody as you start heading into the tunnels. I did
Is
forget
this
about
triggered my tough crowd?
that. It will. Yeah, your tough crowd will apply. So that is. Hold on.
+4.
Yeah, everybody's got a +4 effectively to this.
Thank God.
1, 2, 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Who's missing?
Me.
Ooh. Cassius. If he makes a move that you have any question about, just end him right there. It's the best option. It's really the only option. One shot, all you need at the right time. All right.
Just because my character, anytime I feel anything like prod up my head, I am sense motivating the entire party to see if anyone is acting abnormal.
Sure.
Okay. So
He seems fine.
So I think, and I don't know. I mean, there's no way to know which way. So I'm just gonna cast. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna cast Bestow Planar Fusion. It's unlikely. I guess I wouldn't have any like reason to know if it like knows we're in here or not. I would hope. All I was hoping that is that it like overexerted resources yesterday, but I feel like it's almost impossible for us to
Sorry, just because I know Steve was getting ready to say something in the evil voice. As Mal is chanting his spell, I will immediately start chanting my tough crowd again because it expires once the save was used, and I would know that. So
you will turn on your Bestow Planar Infusion, and I will do some math here.
The worst enemy.
guard your minds.
Can I get a perception from the party?
As Mal becomes the Koshroom.
Thinking
Hold
about
on.
again.
Ooh, I'm the party.
Yeah, I probably should have just rolled it for everybody since I have this quick and easy macro button. All right.
Yeah, I think you should do that.
Cassius, you are sure something is coming up the left. You can hear footsteps. Heavy
Something's come up.
footsteps.
I'm gonna say that as quietly as I can to the people around me
Is it
to
time?
let them know.
Prepare for battle.
I need
prepare for battle.
everybody to give me initiative rolls, as it will have detected you, and you will have detected it. I need to
at
get
least I can
stats reopened.
At least I can see my character.
Man, with this delay, I don't know whether I clicked it or not.
Isn't it fucking so annoying?
I'm still waiting. Did I click it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna click it again.
It's randomizing the rolls. It's truly random. It's worth it.
So random.
Even when it appears on screen as random.
Oh, nope. I had clicked it. I just waited too long.
That's fine.
so
I'll
it
change you to a
rolled it
17.
twice.
No, I'll give you the 17, obviously. Whoa. It also corrected my attempt to correct. All right, Aravos, you will lead the initiative order.
So as Cassius says something is approaching, I will avert my eyes to the feet of my party members and cast haste on everyone.
All right.
And if I'm not actively casting a spell, my eyes will remain closed.
Ra.
I guess I will make a perception check to see if I can tell where this.
We just made perceptions.
Yeah, you already made the perception. You know it's coming from the left.
Okay, well, last time you were having making me a perception check literally every round of combat.
It depends on whether or not you're... Yes, but
Okay.
you already started this round of combat with a perception check.
Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. So I was just so our left.
Yes, the character's left. I turned your character to face the direction.
Perfect. All right, I will Yeah, I'll just move forward and see. if
Okay,
I
you can start to feel the steps of this thing as it's moving towards you, and you can feel that it's quite large as you start getting close. You know roughly right where it's at.
Okay. I'm just going to convey to the party that I can feel that this creature is quite large, and
You
that'll
should be
them
able to
right-
now see it on the map.
Yeah, I can, just barely. But that's yeah, I guess I'll put Shield of Faith on.
Okay,
Do I need to make any check with that?
you do indeed. Give me a caster level check. You are fine. You Shield of Faith yourself.
Great. I'll do that in my turn.
Zeke,
All right. So yeah, like I've been blindfolded. Ra was guiding me, so I'm gonna head
yep,
on.
you can follow behind
Continue.
where Ra was. Yep. Cassius.
I will try to stare down at the ground, like
You is in the same square. I'm gonna have you do the square behind her. I don't know why.
oh, Tom or me?
No,
'Cause
Tom. I was fixing it. It put him in the square she was literally in, which is it's a weird thing that happens with the hexes sometimes.
Because all I can see is myself, so I don't
Yep.
see anything. I don't even see like.
Oh,
light.
hang on. Let me reset your lighting.
Your favorite part of Roll20.
Yeah, I know. In the great.
I'm just gonna.
Don't go too far. I need to give you the spell for your bullet.
All right. Hopefully
And
your
this
light came back.
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. This is and they moved.
They're going that way. Yep.
I'm just gonna. I'll be like, all right, and then I'll
I'm
just
actually
move
gonna
into-
do this real quick because I can't think of another way to do this, and it'll affect some players. But there you go.
I'm gonna try
And I'm gonna do the
to.
same thing for Arbos.
I'm gonna do my best to try to follow their feet.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that if I move there, I can still see their feet,
Yep. You're
or
fine.
at least still see his feet.
You were fine.
Okay. And then I suppose I will ready an attack if I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I won't have eyes on it, so
It's fine.
I guess I'll just pass.
It's gonna go, and it's gonna move like this.
I got so scared because I saw
A
that.
little hard for me to see around this, and it will move to here. But it has to squeeze through there, so that will end its action. Mal.
I'm seeing everyone going that way. I'm gonna stick to my guts, and I'm gonna go the other way.
Okay.
I'm gonna start flying and begin moving this way and activate Aeon.
Okay.
So I'm going down the tunnel this way.
Yep. Make your movement. Can you see, just to make sure?
I can.
Okay.
This is actually working well at the moment. And my turn there.
All right.
Fuck, sorry, I didn't caster level check my haste. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, please. Thank you. You're fine. Lots of good caster level checks.
It's alright. They're all saving for this guy. I literally can't roll caster level checks for the life of me.
That has been historically pretty true. Spinks.
Most important check.
And the answer to your question is yes, Glycitter can just step over the two of you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Crushes Arbos.
Got him! Teach you to play an evil character.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have. He is going to come up around here.
Okay.
Does he get haste too?
No.
Oh,
He cannot be affected by haste.
Bummer.
I wish, but
Salamander, it is your turn.
I crack open my eye.
Oh wait, did Sphinx have anything else she wanted to do? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I got caught up in Glycitor, forgetting that she is 2 characters right now. It's not as bad as the times that keep happening in Clinical Third Year, or in Mirashad, where she has 3 characters at one time. And then Dan wants to fight me about when summoned creatures activate.
They are 1-round actions.
I know.
Sphinx is just going to step up to Cassius and give him some friendly potential. Or at
Okay.
least try to.
So he's got reroll power.
Hooray!
All right, Arabos, what you doing?
I
Don't know
crack
what you're
open my
gonna do
eyes,
now.
seeing Cassius in front of me, and I walk up and say, "Toss me the bullet with the bell."
I will reach. Well, it's not my turn, so.
Well,
but-
can I just like grab it from him, or
It's in his bandolier, so no.
Yeah.
His bandolier is extra dimensional.
I see? I will tell him to give it to me next turn, I guess.
All right.
And
So you
am
can
I able-
delay, or you can ready for when he does that, and then cast the spell once it's handed to you.
Okay, yeah, I will ready the named bullet spell
Okay.
for when he gives me the bullet.
Ra, your action. You feel it. It is not far from you. A step forward, and you could begin work on it.
All right, I will take my step forward.
Yep. And you can make an attack roll.
All right, I can do full round, right? Because only 5-foot step.
Indeed, you can.
All right.
All right. So there's your first attack. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Please be
That
good to me,
is. Ooh, that is actually weirdly a miss.
guys. Damn.
That was a statistical anomaly.
Wow. All right. Well, attack 2.
Woo!
Please hit.
That
Please
is a
hit.
hit.
Oh, God. Okay. Does that crit confirm?
That does that does completely
Okay,
crit
just
confirm.
making sure. And then-
Yeah, this thing looks very, very hurt by this massive stone golem. Oh, actually, you don't know what it is. So,
I was gonna say, well, none of us know that it looks like that either.
no, Cassius, you should be able to see it from where you're at. I thought.
He's not looking at it though,
Oh, right.
because we're all under the. assumption anything-
Glycitor knows it's a stone golem, or not a stone golem. I'm sorry, a stone giant. All right, so that was your
yeah.
second hit.
Yep. And yeah, I forgot until now, but that's fine. I won't worry about it. I am putting Bane on my weapon.
Okay. Roll attack number 3.
Oh, yeah.
You're hasted.
Forgot we had haste.
You specifically said 3, which is why I'm
Yeah.
giving it to you.
Yeah.
That
I
will
get
also
6.
hit. Hold on. Yeah, we'll hit. Go ahead.
Okay.
That. And how does Bane work?
Let me read the specifics on it. It's a swift action to Bane. Oh, I just have the thing. Hold on, I have to look up specifically what Bane says. A weapon excels at. Oh, so yeah, I guess I would have to know what this is, and I can't see it, so I probably wouldn't know what it is. So
Yeah.
we probably can't do.
So the Bane is going to have
on
no
this.
effect.
Yeah, because I think I would be under assumption that I'm putting Bane on, assuming it's like the main thing we're going for. So that would be my assumption with every like Bane
Yep,
hit.
that's
so.
fine. You still dealt palpable damage to this thing. Zeke.
All right. As my free action, so is it the Goshram? Should I activate the lens? Nobody wants to tell me.
I mean, I
My
don't
eyes are
think
closed.
anyone knows. I mean, I don't know if I've gotten like any info from hitting it, and none of us have looked at it, so I don't know if anyone knows what this is, what we're fighting.
Hey, Glistier, is it the thing we're looking for?
Is what you're looking for a giant?
No.
No.
I like this guy.
All right.
A man of simple principle.
So am I, like, based off the sounds of battle, am I able to, like, know approximately where to attack at, or Should I?
You're holding onto Ra's cloak right now, I'm assuming, so you know that she steps forward and you can feel her stepping forward. So you can step forward with her, but you'd be attacking forward into her. So you run a potential to cause her damage where you're at. Like, even trying to do something like this, you can't see.
All right. Well, actually, so it was confirmed this wasn't the kosh room?
Yes.
Like, okay, so then I'll take off the blindfold for this fight.
Okay.
Like, is that like a move action or? What
You would just you can interacting with an item on your person is a move action.
Okay, so I can 5-foot step and attack once.
Yes.
Right.
You also have haste. I don't know if that's playing into anything. But...
Just FYI, you should 5-foot step here. Just 4.
Okay, yeah, I it's like blending in with the wall, so.
Yeah, I know. It's the coloration is worse than I expected it to be.
I'm telling you, it's terrible. It like looks like the fucking like fog of war.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
No. We just have to get through the first part of this fight. When we get to the rest of when we get through the rest of this fight, everything will be okay.
Alright.
What did you roll? That is not a hit, unfortunately.
After having to refresh comp.
You stab forward and like kind of like slides off of its thick exterior. Cassius.
He's not the big purple guy. Is he taking up that square, or?
He's taken up sort of not.
Or I could just move here, I guess.
You can move one down.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to like try.
Because right from that corner, you clearly cannot see the thing, but that's fine.
Can I try to? I did hear it coming in.
Yep.
Oh wait, what am I doing? It's not the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. You already know it's not. Yeah.
It's not the big
Yeah.
bad.
I'm sitting here trying to think of like what I can do, and I'm like, oh yeah, not be dumb. That's what I could do.
Yep. What you gonna do? That's a hit. Hold on. Let me apply the damages as you go.
All right. Whoo.
Yep. So minus that. Minus that. And minus that. This guy looks horribly injured. Blood is pouring out of, like, this massive hole that's been kind of, like, cut through his, or been, like, penetrated through his chest. There are several slash marks across its belly, causing bits of entrail to kind of seep out.
Use my spell fizzle because Cassius ignored my request.
Your ready to action, you may take a different action if your ready to action does not occur. A different standard action.
Okay, so I don't waste the spell points.
You do not. I will rule that you don't waste the spell points because you are like
Thank
readying
God.
for him to hand you the weapon.
Yeah,
Alright,
sorry about that.
In this particular case, I will give this to you.
Thank the gods. Just quickly looking at. I mean, I think Arvos is caught by surprise by this and can't act. I don't know.
Okay. The giant goes, and the giant. Does anybody here speak giant?
I'm kind of far away.
Yeah, you can give me a perception to see if you hear it.
I do not.
I do not.
You do not hear it.
But would I be able to? Well, I guess
The linguistics would only let you know whether or not what language it was speaking.
Yeah, that's.
This is on you, Ra.
Both miss.
You are blind technically.
Oh, what is that?
So
Okay.
blind gives you a penalty of something. Give me 1 sec.
I think you lose your dex.
I can just like put it on in it. Okay, so the first one will hit.
Okay, so 21.
Alright.
Sphinx, what did you discover? That's enough to know that he's speaking giant. Sphinx, do you speak giant?
No, I have to use the tongue's hex on my turn.
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it has to be done on your turn. Mal, you're up.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit more, and then I'm actually gonna take a standard action to see if I can focus on this connection I've formed and see if I can feel this thing close to me.
Sure.
But I'll move. I think I'm gonna move. I guess like one move action. So we'll go up to here, and I see that I'm at a branch point. And so at this point, I'm gonna focus. Use my standard action to. I don't know what check this is.
No problem. Give me a will save.
And I do still have that bonus. If it's is this enchantment?
It is.
Thanks, Eros. I knew I sold my soul for something.
Oh,
You're fine there. All right, Sphinx. I will let you know what your result is shortly. What you doing, Sphinx?
Tongues is once per day.
If it's the hex,
The hex.
you can do it whenever.
Yeah, the hex lasts for. No, the tongue's hex does have a limitation.
Oh, for amount of days. Okay.
But it is in 1 minute increments.
Right, I just didn't want to like waste it if I could only use it once per day.
Nope, you get it for the equivalent of tongues, so it is 10 minutes per level, and you can use it in 1 minute increments.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's number of minutes per day equal to your level, so 8 or 9 minutes.
I'm just gonna start off using it for a minute, just in case the giant tries to say something again.
Okay. It is actually actively saying something. It's not saying it very loud. It's saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really don't want to do this. I'm sorry.
the beast is cursing at us in giant.
And what about the golem?
He's also cursing at us in giant.
Can the golem
it,
reach
like,
it from behind?
Can it like stand over them and attack?
There's
Or-
not really a lot of room there. I will let it stand sort of over Zeke and attack if you want it to. And it will only be a problem if you don't kill it. Roll your attacks. Ooh, that doesn't do it.
As Sphinx slowly turns more evil.
Oops, that actually should be here. You should be able to see a sliver of a life bar and the glint of something in the distance, Mal. To one side.
Which can you describe it like by map wise, just so like I'm not confused by orientation? So like it's okay. Thank you.
All right. Before we start the next round, let's take a really quick break, and we'll see what happens after the break. I know it's a weird time, but I think this is the